U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. Minnesota Vikings taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Play action, Cousins. It's caught, Smith. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. A first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The numbers for Jackson in last week's game: 15 carries, 137 yards, and a score. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for the Raiders.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a...
And that is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! Darren Waller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. So the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Cousins gives way to Cook. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, Cousins. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. Shifts by him. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw now on first down. Rolling to his right. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Cooper is going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field. I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Cousins from the gun on third. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Cam Akers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Maurice Hurst busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Vikings on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Maurice Hurst able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A little juke. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Cooper is going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Cook running right. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. To throw is Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Osborne. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he will have a Vikings first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Cousins throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he's got this down to the 35.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And the Raiders have got him. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. And that is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. They'll roll him out right. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Going right back to Akers. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Lets this go for Renfrow downfield. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for the Raiders.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And quickly they get to the line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 2nd and 3. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. To throw, Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. And I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Raiders. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? Who? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now back to throw. Slant to Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson, and he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Out to his left. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. It's a big play there for Vegas. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll set up a throw. Able to shake him off. Touchdown! Davante Adams from 8 yards out. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. That time a 6-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Cooper is going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Oh, now an injured player down there, and this is not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson, who's having some issues. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Jackson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jackson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Jackson. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll run it with Jackson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jackson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Akers. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Cam Akers with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Raiders pick it up. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. On first down, Akers. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's a run with Akers on second down. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They'll run for it with Akers. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Carlson on for the PAT. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Cooper is going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And heading out for another drive, the Raiders defense recovered the fumble up on the scoreboard. They've got the momentum.
And that's a confident group that we see hitting the field again. Just what you talked about. Took away the ball the last possession. They feel like they can go ahead and do it again. They are locked in and feeling good about how this game is going.
And they're playing free. They're playing loose.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. You know, sometimes it can be a bad thing if you're too free, too loose, and you give up your responsibilities. But not this unit. They are ready to go. And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe one block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen, or that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Cousins again. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. 2nd down and 8. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have the 1st down as he's up to his 17-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second and 6. And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on.